off we go. Starting out, we're going to do a rag doll. This time I will demonstrate standing. So now I'm headless, but as you go over vertebra by vertebra, you can see my face. Hello. And then let your head droop all the way down, a nice loose neck. Try to let go of the shoulders. The elbows are heavy. The wrists are heavy. And take a deep breath in. Spine lengthens. And then release it out. Try to go lower than you did before. One more breath in. And let it out. And this time a long breath in over a count of 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. And let it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Letting everything go. Just really hanging for a minute. And then when you're ready, you can find your way back up to standing or seated, whatever is your heart's desire. All right, very cool. Now that we're all chilled out and ready for bed, let's work on some slow inhales. So start out, we're just going to inhale over a count of 8 on ooh. So form ooh and then breathe in for 8. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Good. Try ah. Breathe in for 8. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Yeah, really nice. Let's exaggerate those. So the most ooh, ooh that you can make possible. So really solidify that vowel position and then breathe in for 8. Ooh and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Good. Now the most ah, ah, like you're biting into a caramel apple. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Yeah, really interesting when we change the vowel setup, what that does to our feeling of the breath. We're going to slide into some hums. So we're going to go really easy on, you could turn up that piano. I was telling Kevin I always forget something, and today was the piano. So slide from this note to this note, like this. Ready? And. Good. Everyone back to here. Now we're going to slide low to high to low. Try that once. Ready? And. Good. As you do this, shift one side to the other side. Feel your abs working as you do this so they won't interfere with your singing. Ready? And. Now stop the shakiness and let's just try it regular. Ready? Last one. Great job. We're going to go from ah to e, starting here. Mezzo piano dynamic, but very open. Ready? And. Try it low. And. A little higher. Keep the soft dynamic, but keep the depth of the low note. Ready? Ah, and breathe. Good. Find that E spot and just give me 3 E's on that pitch staccato. Ready? And. And again, and. Good, so we really have that E established. We're going to breathe in and make an E on this pattern. And breathe. ribs like so. I want you to feel, I know it's like feeling like chicken tonight, but when you breathe in, your ribs come out, yes? Like so. When you sing, the ribs would seem to go in. But that gets you stuck. So I want you to consider breathing in and continuing the ribs in an outward expansion as you sing. Even if the ribs don't continue outwards, let your elbows come out so that you can kind of fake the ribs going out. I'll do one arm, but I'm going to play piano, so I'll be the one-arm chicken, but you all be the two-arm chicken. E and breathe. Last one. Good, shake that out. That was some nice high E singing. Now we're going to do an easy siren top to bottom. And with that, Barack Obama, don't know what I'm going to say, vocal fry. Ready? And. And then go the other way. Go from as low as you can to as high as you can. Ready? And. Good. Those two again. High to low. Ooh. And go. And the other way around. Yeah, cool. Looks good. Let's get into some register work. So this is going to be pretty quick on these. Changing gradually from an ooh to an ah, and then sliding down, and we'll reverse it after that. Ready? Ooh, breathe in. Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh, ah. And now we'll do some arpeggios on yaw. Give it a try. So let me see your yaw and breathe. Yaw. 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 Let's add wings. So when you inhale, the arms come out, and when they're about 45 degrees or less, you sing. Ready? Good, remove the wings. If you need it, you can use this dynamic posturing. So when you start, instead of having completely erect, noble posture like this, if you're kind of relaxed and chill, and you have a slight curvature, that's great. But as you breathe in, check out what happens. Straightens up. You can see that, right? Just ever so slightly. So if when you sing, you can continue straightening up, you'll maintain the expansion in your ribs and in your abdominals, and you'll keep your shoulders up, and then you won't put as much pressure on your larynx on the high note, which will help it to come out easier, and you can have a richer timbre and have more variety of color. So we can try that one if you want, or you can go back to the wings, whatever suits your fancy. I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to be sideways so you all can check it out. Ready? And breathe. yelling. So to start out, you're going to make an N and overdrive the chest sound. We'll start fairly low. Right there on an if you can, move that tip of the tongue farther back in the top of the mouth so you're on the hard palate and not on the alveolar ridge by the front teeth. By the front teeth, you'll get this sound. When it's back farther, you'll get this. We want that one. It's a little more yelly because we're looking for kind of a yell timbre. Ready? And go. Everyone check the area right below where your ribs, where your sternum ends, your ribs meet, the solar plexus. Make sure this is not getting super tight when you go. Otherwise you get this. Like you're going to the bathroom. You don't want that. Ready? And here we go. One more. No way. Call it out. No way. Ready? And no way. Try it higher. No way. You might want to check in here that you're loose. If this is getting rigid, feel like the tension goes into your shoulders and low back. Take the tension back rather than forward. And see what that does for you. Ready? And no way. And no way. And no way. If you encounter flatness and problems like I did, you can try looking up to shorten your vocal folds and get the yell out. Ready? And no way! As I sort of strangle myself on that C. That was kind of fun. But now we're going to go to the other side of the coin, which is mixing. So rather than getting a yell timbre like that, you're going to make a very narrow, focused sound. So let's start out with a cat's meow, like sort of as nasty and nasally as you can get it. Ready? And good. Can we try a duck quack? Ready? And now it's like someone is molesting the duck and it's afraid. Ready? And all right, very cool. Let's go on to some nice mixing exercises. So in either the duck or the cat quality, whatever feels the best to you, can you say the word I? Ready? And I. Good, now say it up higher. I. And I. Now if you notice what's going on with your breath, you're not going I. You're going I. And kind of holding it back, yeah? So that's the idea, is that you don't want too much breath and too much body to get involved in this. So let's try that on this pitch. Just 3 I's, very sort of short and to the point and very bright. Ready? And Good, and we're going to go on a really easy pattern. I know. Like, I know. Like, I know. Ready? And I know. I know. You did the rest of the exercise. We're not going to do all that much today. Just, I know. The objective is to not punch the top note. It's to punch the bottom note and then carry it forward. So instead of, I know, we go, I know, and just let it naturally happen. Ready? And I know. I know. I know. I know. And now that we've all hit high D's, everyone give me a nice whoo, like you're blowing over a Coke bottle. Ready? And whoo. Good. All right. So we're going to do I know on whatever quality you want. You can be in the mix, you can be in the more yelly quality, or you can be in a more open operatic quality. I'm going to start with the operatic quality and then change it gradually. What we're going to do is, instead of going I know, we're going to go up a half step. I know, like that. All right? We'll start fairly low. I know. Ready? And I know. I know. I know. Really emphasize that bottom note. Here we go. And I know. And I know. Now I'm going to go a little more contemporary. You can stick with what you want, but I'm going to go mixy. Ready? And I know. And I know. One more. And I know. All right. The idea is that we're going to build this into a phrase of music. David's partner Sharon pointed out something about our Christmas videos. If you haven't seen them on Facebook, check it out. They're very fun. I think you both have seen them. That in Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, the original line of text was, "Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow." And since it's a rather difficult line and one that's fairly apt for COVID times, I figured we would work that one out. So we'll go in the key of C for it. I know. Can we go back to that once? Ready? And I know. Good. Everyone check in. Make sure we're loose when we do that. Ready? And I know. Good. Now I'm not going to have you employ any crutches because you're going to need them for the second half of the phrase. Now we're going to add an arpeggio, but it's not going to be a normal one. It's going to be like this. I know. Ready? And I know. Try one more time. Make sure you're loose. If you aren't, you can do the chin-up method that we kind of pulled in last week, where you do that before you breathe. Or you can shake it out like when we started. Shoulder, 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 shoulder. Give it a try. Ready? And I know. Good. And then the words are, until then we'll have. Ready? And until then we'll have. Yeah, that's kind of a fun thing to hit up there. So it helps if you're mixy to start until then we'll have, with that articulation point in mind. If you're staying open, just make sure you keep the same position from your first note, to have ha instead of ha, because otherwise you cut things off. Let's try it one more time. And until then we'll have, ready, go. Until then we'll have to muddle through somehow. So there's the rest of a phrase there, yes? What I'm going to recommend is for the rest of that phrase, have to muddle through somehow. Aim your sound up and up and up and up and up. Last year, Adrian and I sang a combined total of over 70 caroling gigs, most of them in carpeted rooms, where after 3 hours having to sing this song and having to sing that phrase was rather difficult. So I promise you this helps keep you fresh. Doesn't help me play piano, but it'll help you sing it. So, here we go. Ready? And until then we'll have to muddle through somehow. Yes! Cool. Let's try it 2 more times. This time, maybe don't take as big a breath. Maybe don't breathe and see what happens. Ready? And go. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. Yeah, I did it without breathing and I was fine. Give yourself a shake out and do it one more time. Grounding and breathe. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a nighty night now.
Do you want to stop recording and see if anyone wants to sing it for you?
Oh yeah. Good idea.